Butter London. We got a bone to pick. And by we, I mean I. By I mean these under eyes, because what the Hey guys! So today's video is going to be a video testing out a bunch of new makeup products. I wanted to do a full face of first impressions. It may not be a full face, but pretty close. During my maternity leave, there were a ton of makeup products still launching, yet I wasn't testing them out on my channel. So some of these may not be brand new, but regardless, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not new, it's still relevant, because that's what we're gonna do with makeup now. It doesn't matter if it's not new. It doesn't have to be new as of today. This makeup still exists and it deserves this time to shine. So I have a bunch of new products here that are new to me that I'm actually really excited to try out today. And I'm also going to be doing a clothing try on in this video. I have been working with ThredUp for a couple of years now. Actually, this is one of the items that I got from ThredUp, and you might be like, yeah, it's a white t-shirt. I'm basic. Okay, and you'll see that today. But the reason I get items that are basic is because that is what I wear. I am not flashy. I am a creature of habit. I like things to look a specific way on me, and I go for comfort with cuteness, but I tend to like things just to be really comfortable, and I want to just feel confident in them. And you know, sometimes that might just be a basic, and I got some jeans, and pants are the hardest thing for me. So I'm gonna pop on over, talk to you guys about ThredUp, who is sponsoring today's video, and then I am going to jump into the full face of first impressions. Let's go. All right, so we are gonna try on some clothes. I just placed a large order with ThredUp, and I got a lot of things I'm really excited about. I'm actually wearing one of the full outfits right now, and it's actually perfect for me, and I'm really excited because that makes me feel like the rest of the stuff that I got is gonna be really good. So if you don't know who ThredUp is, they are an online thrifting company for women and children, and they have a huge selection. They have everything from your favorite brands like Madewell, they have H&M, Free People, and you can sort it out by brand, you can sort by color, size, you can input all of your information and filter it so that it's only showing you things that fit your filters, which I really like, because I don't want to see things that aren't going to work for me or that I'm just not interested in. So it's a really easy way to go about it. My sizing and everything has kind of changed after having a baby, and so I just wanted to place an order so that I could have some new clothes, but I don't need everything to be new. I'm totally cool with secondhand. They have over 40,000 brands with new things arriving every single day. They have up to 90% off of retail pricing. I've got a promo code for you guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and then if you want to shop on ThredUp or check it out, I've got a code you guys can save some money that it's coming up. So let's try on the clothes and see what I got. So this top is from A New Day, and this is estimated retail at $15.99, and I got it for $8.99. I've already worn this multiple times because it is the perfect size. It's really slinky material, so it's very comfortable, and I just absolutely love a white t-shirt. There's nothing quite like it. It's really inexpensive, and it just goes with everything. So these jeans are the brand Cut From The Cloth, and they were estimated retail at $88, and I got them for $32.99. And they're very comfortable. They're not super tight on the legs, but this is exactly what I'm loving these days, just kind of more like mom jean relaxed fit. And I feel like they're very comfortable. I would definitely wear them. They're not super high-waisted. I tend to like things a little higher in the waist. They're about belly button though, so they're fine. And I don't know, I feel like they fit nice. So this top is from Madewell, and this was estimated retail at $40, and I got it for $22.99. And this is something that I would probably French tuck and just have be more loose fitting. I love the color of it. I like crew neck. There's something that's comfortable to me about it. I like it. It just makes me feel confident, and I just love a good crew neck. So that is a way that I sort always. I always say crew neck. I'm just not a big fan of V. I hate boat. I'm not a fan of boat. And then these jeans are from Talbots, and they were estimated at $96, and I got them for $27.99. And these are even more of a relaxed fit than the last pair. They're more comfortable though. I like the sizing on these better. And I also got these in Petite, but I like these jeans a lot, and I'll definitely wear them because they're very comfortable and they fit really nice. And this is my color. If you ever wanted to know, like, if a color were a person, this is one of my colors. Now, I don't know that I would pair these together for sure, but I got both of these from ThredUp, and this is from H&M, this is from Free People, and this was estimated retail $98, and I got it for $36.99, so way discounted. And I really like this a lot. I feel like sometimes when I wear oversized things, it's like kind of ridiculous on me, but I want to like figure out how to wear them to where it looks like stylish and cool. So you guys let me know like how to do that. I don't know. This is another that is a color that just is me. This is estimated retail at $13. I got it for $10.99. This is Old Navy, and I just feel like this color is so me as well. It's gonna go perfect under overalls. I like it by itself too, but it's probably not something I would just like wear like this. I needed to have a little bit more shape to it, so I'd probably just French tuck it as well, or just wear it with overall. I wear overalls a lot, okay? I don't really want to talk about it, but I have talked about it so much. If you guys are interested in checking out ThredUp, I'm gonna have the link in the description of this video. You guys can use code Kristi at checkout, and that will get you an extra 30% off of your first order with ThredUp. I thank you so much to ThredUp for sponsoring the beginning portion of this video, for continuing to partner with me and support my YouTube channel. And now let's hop into the full face of first impressions. It's a good one today. You guys will want to watch this whole video because some of my, I tried a product in here that is my #1 favorite product that I've probably ever tried in makeup, like ever, and other stuff that was just so good and also so bad. I got a giant T-Mobile bag filled with makeup. I don't know why I have a T-Mobile bag or where it even came from, but so I've already moisturized my face and I use the Tarte water cream just because I know it, I know how it performs, I know how things perform on top of it, and I don't want to go in with too many new things so that I'm like, oh, this product is butt shit. Today, I am going to be trying a new brand I've never tried on my YouTube channel before, and that is LYS Beauty. It stands for Love Yourself. They're actually available in Sephora now, and the owner and creator and founder of the brand is Tisha, who actually was one of the main people that worked with me at Pure when I did my collab, which is really, really, really cool. She's so, so nice. The whole team at Pure, salt of the earth, nicest people, just hands down, kindest people. But Tisha left to do her own thing, start her own brand, and that's incredible. And I'm gonna try out the products today. I have never tried any of them before. Even though I know Tisha, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. If I don't like the products, I will let you know. If I do, I'll let you know. So I'm gonna start off with the foundation, and this is the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Serum Foundation with HA, so hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. Okay, sounds great. So I don't know if any of these colors are gonna work for me, but we're gonna find out right now. Packaging, everything, oh, it's very hourglass-like because of that shape. I really like that. It's a glass frosted packaging. You've got your easy to remove lid. And I really like the packaging a lot. It's really nice. It just feels really quality. It feels like it fits for Sephora. And I'm excited to give it a try. So this is the shade MN3. I'm gonna put a pump of each on the back of my hands just so I can see what we're working with texture-wise and color-wise. So this is, okay. It's like a drop, you know. That one looks like it might be a little dark on me. That one's definitely a better match. So I'm just put 2 pumps on the back of my hand here. And I am going to be using the Lunar Beauty Sponge again. I've been using this, it's really nice. I really like it. So I kind of mix up on the back of my hand and then just go straight on my face. Okay, let me get a little mirror so I can get closer. See what we're working with. Ooh, okay. So upon first application, I would give this coverage-wise, I would say like a medium coverage. I don't know what it claims, but I'll look on the box in a second. Medium coverage, nice and dewy looking because it is a serum foundation. Let's see what they claim. Satisfy your skincare and foundation fix at the same time with this clean, light to medium coverage foundation. Light to medium coverage, okay. That's infused with nourishing skincare like ashwagandha, hyaluronic acid, and turmeric to enhance the look of your complexion. This undetectable serum foundation instantly diffuses the look of dark spots, pores, fine lines, and imperfections without masking your skin's natural beauty. Use a small amount on a clean moisturizer primed skin with a sponge and foundation brush not included, built as desired. Ashwagandha is a powerful herb to help combat skin stress and visible signs of aging. Well, all right. That's exciting, and I feel like so far already applying it, it looks pretty nice. It's gonna be one of those more natural finish foundations, I feel. So if you're looking for that coverage, you might not get it, but this is actually, if you're looking for more of that natural coverage, let's see, because I have like some sunspots and freckles right here. So you see what you'll be able to see through. So you can still see them. It's definitely masking them a bit and just more evening out the full complexion, so. Upon first application, I feel like it's nice, and I feel like that color is totally good. I think because it is a lighter, more light to medium coverage, the color isn't as big of a deal. If it was more full coverage, you would need to be more exact, but oh, looking good. I have a skin picking disorder where I literally can't stop, you guys. It's become so much worse lately. It's always been bad, but if it isn't so much worse these days, I don't know why it's so much worse. Just, I don't know, my anxiety is way better. It's still bad some days, like I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect. I've never been formally diagnosed with dermatillomania, but I don't know that I have to know that I have it. Okay, so that is a layer. I'd say that took about 3 pumps of the foundation. I feel like the finish is beautiful because it is that serum foundation. It has this really glowy texture. Glowy foundations are my everything. I love them so much. Let me look up the price on this to see if it's worth it. Let me see. I literally went to TikTok. My hand just like, Sephora. Oh, $22. Way cheaper than I thought it was going to be, like by far. Wow, it comes in a really good variety of shades. And this is the shade guide right here. So I feel like it's a nice balanced range and I'm really impressed with that. 35 shades. Really good for a launch of a brand. I feel like this looks really nice. So we'll see how it wears because it does seem like something that might start breaking down if it's already this dewy. It might start coming off of certain areas of my face. Like sometimes it can come off of my nose. My nose is a baby back bitch and things do not want to stick to my nose ever. So far, I feel like the finish is beautiful. I'll turn the lights down and zoom you in. Wet. So concealer wise, I don't have one. I don't have a new concealer that I want to use. So I'm just going to use Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I've been using. I know how it performs, so I'm not that concerned about it. But I'm just going to use that and then just kind of sheer that out because this finish is more sheer on my face. So I don't want to like have the most full coverage under eye. But I'm going to kind of run this right here and then I'm going to take it up on my lid as well. Really liking the way my skin looks with this. It just looks really fresh. I feel like this is one of those foundations that I would wear on a day where I'm trying to have like a quick, really bright, fresh makeup. Like this might be a really good summery foundation. Like if you're sweating, this might sweat off, but I guess we'll see. Then I have this powder from Butter London. I think I just want to set my under eyes. This is the Butter London Lumi Matte Blurring Finish Setting Powder. Oh, is it shiny? It says Lumi Matte. They call it a setting powder, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, it's so shiny. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like it has like pearl pigment in it. Ooh, this could totally be disgusting on my under eyes, but you know what? It is. Okay. Well, this looks like I put highlighter on as a setting powder. Well, what good would that be for? For the rest of the face? To maintain a dewy? It smells like grandma. So it's very shimmery. I don't know if you can see how much shimmer it added to my under eyes, but that's not really the vibe I usually go for. It's almost like the Lancome powders. You know the ones that Jaclyn Hill used to like hype up back in the day? I can't remember what they're called. They're like the L'Absolu. Could I be less French? The Lancome L'Absolu powders. The Lancome L'Absolu. Absolute powders. I'm gonna stop saying it. But it was like those, and I remember going back in the day when I would buy Lancome, and I tried finding them, and they, maybe on Jaclyn Hill they might look good, but to me it just straight up looked like I was using shimmery face powder. And that is what this is, and I feel like my under eyes look textured. Just, it made all this look real porish. So that's fun. I was hoping for that. But maybe as the rest of the makeup comes together, it'll be good. Oh no, no it won't, because look at this. Can you see that? How it's like breaking up the concealer. Butter London. We got a bone to pick. And by we, I mean I. By I mean these under eyes, because what the all right, well, I'm gonna take a little bit more concealer. Maybe if I take a little bit more of that LYS, because it is so serum-y, maybe it can like handle doing this. Ugh, dude, this is what these first impression videos are. I know this. That doesn't mean I like this or am okay with this. I just want it to look good. Creams do not like to go over powders. So yeah, that actually helped a lot. Now look at the difference. See that? All right, so we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brow pencil and give it a try. I've never used these before. This is the Huda Beauty No. 4 Light Brown Bomb Brows Microshade Brow Pencil. So one side is a spoolie, one side is a really, really, really micro fine, super teeny tiny little guy. So let's see how this works. There is some debate. So somebody, I did a video and I was like looking, or I was using Huda Beauty, and somebody was like, well, I wish I could use them, but they're not cruelty free. And then I looked and it said they are. And then I looked on a couple different websites and some said they were, some said they're in the gray area, some say they don't know, some say they aren't. I don't know what the answer is. So I apologize if I'm using a brand that isn't. From the research that I did and what I could come to the conclusion of is that they are, but maybe I'm wrong. So if you guys could let me know a more reliable source on that. I feel like, I don't know. I looked and everything I saw said that they were, but maybe I'm wrong. So it's working great. I mean, brow pencils in general are kind of like universally good for me. I do like the size of this. I do like the pigmentation of it. It's not too pigmented to be like a problem, but it's also pigmented enough to be working. I don't have to like really scrape at my brows, you know? So I feel like it's working great. That went on really easily. I feel like that was pretty nice. I mean, I have no complaints. I feel like it just was easy, fast, and it just kind of did what it's supposed to do, which is give you eyebrows. So I've got eyebrows and I feel like they look nice. This is the thing I am the most excited to try today. Bro, this is super genius and I'm really, really excited about this. This is called the Melt Cosmetics Petite Stack. Now they have their original stacks and those are eyeshadows that come in stacks. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say stacks, but one more time, stacks. And you just like take them off and they're magnetic, and on each level of the stack, which you can twist and like you can open them all up at the same time, or you can use them one at a time, whatever you wanna do. They're like this size right here and they are about this tall. So they don't take up a huge amount of space, but like they are an awkward shape in like your makeup collection if you, anyway. They came out with the Petite Stack. Now look at this. Tell me this isn't the coolest. It is a freaking eyeshadow stack. Look at that, that's an eyeshadow. And then you push that lid back on, you peel it off. You've got another eyeshadow right here, another one right here. This is genius. I love this. It's like the size of a large lip balm lipstick tube. It could just be thrown right in your bag. That is 6 different eyeshadows in that size. I just find this to be freaking genius. I just think this is such smart innovation. Melt is, honestly, Melt Cosmetics just does the damn thing. Their fucking innovation, their designs, everything they do is so good. I just feel like they've never launched something where I'm like, Sometimes I feel like they do too many shimmers in a product. This doesn't seem that way at all. This looks like a perfect mixture. They crushed it. Like, do you remember the collection that I did? I did like the double different eyes and I was just raving over this collection. So beautiful. Their millennial pink collection that they did, just like literally everything they do is perfection. Their Gemini palette is one of my favorite palettes of all time. Their Smoke Sessions was amazing. Literally, Melt Cosmetics, they just do such a good job in the innovation side. Not just the innovation, because this is innovation, but they do it in the marketing, in the packaging, in the launching, in the photo shoot, like the Beetlejuice collection, which I never did get, and I wanted to have it so badly, but I was also like super pregnant at that time, so I probably wouldn't have been putting out a ton of videos. Just everything that they do is perfection. And this, I assume, is going to be that way too. I love the colors. This is the perfect everyday eyeshadow stack for me. They couldn't have done a better job. I haven't even tried it yet. So I'm gonna start putting it on and stop talking about it. So I'm gonna start with the lightest shade, which is this very top shade. I don't know if there's a name on any of them. I don't think so. It's just, I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade right here on the top. I'm gonna dip right into that, and then I'm going to sweep it all over the lid. I wanna tap out some of this because you can see it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna zoom y'all asses in. There we go. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna set all over. I really just want to use this all over the lid. Melt shadows at times can be a little bit finicky to work with because they are just pressed in a different way that I feel that sometimes I can get a little bit of patchiness. So you really want to blend, but this is such a cool idea. You know, it's just weird that in 2021, when there is so much makeup out there right now, and I feel like everything is just sort of a different colored copy of everything else, to have something like this be different and really innovative and cool, I just think it's just, I'm so like blown away by it. It's kind of a rare day these days that you see something in makeup that you haven't seen before. So I'm gonna take this color here. This is the neutral browns, by the way. That's what the stack is called. Just gonna run that all over through the crease. This is performing great. I feel like sometimes I struggle a little bit. It's the darker shades sometimes because Melt is really, really good at making the colors very vibrant, very depthy, and to have a lot of pigment in them. And so I very rarely use the lighter shades like this from Melt because most of their palettes that I've used are, you know, they would work for a huge variety of skin tones. And I think this will as well, in the regard that this shade gets pretty deep, which is really nice. So I would say that's another thing though, is that it's kind of just based on the color that you work with. Like typically when I'm working with Melt shadows, I've been working with these extremely dark blues, dark greens, these really richly pigmented colors. And I mean, these are as well, but this is a nice lighter neutral brown. I feel like that's just applying like a dream. So I'm gonna switch over to my Sigma small tapered blending brush, the E45, and I'm gonna dip into the shade that's a little lower than that. I'm literally obsessed with this. I feel like I wanna buy another one just so that I never run out of this. I hope to God this is a permanent item in their collection, because sometimes brands will do that. They'll release something amazing and then they'll be like, available until Valentine's Day, and it's like February 13th, and you're like, kidding me? So I'm just getting a little bit deeper as I go on. I'm actually gonna switch brushes. I wanna switch to, this is the Morphe M506. I like this one a little bit floppier than the other one, but very similar of a brush. I'm literally obsessed with this. I want them to come out with 50 different color combos in this same stack because this is such a genius idea. I don't know if maybe I'm just harping on too much about this, but do you guys find this to be as cool as I think it is? Like the size of this. But it packs a punch because there's enough product in there, you know? Nobody usually uses an entire eyeshadow palette. I just feel like this is so, so smart. It's gonna really buff out those edges. I don't even know how new this is, but goddamn. I'm gonna take a bit of that shade right there, just run that on my lower lash line. These are performing great today, just beautiful. This, I honestly might even venture out to say this might be one of my new go-to products that I could just keep with me all the time. Not that I ever really touch up my eyeshadow, so it's not something I'd really need to throw in like a bag, but like this could be an absolute travel necessity. It's so small and is so much in such a tiny little area that I feel like you could go anywhere with this. If you need to just like go on an overnight, or you want to have something you can just toss in your bag. I mean, this takes up no space at all, but has everything you need. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the deepest shade and take it on that same brush, and I'm just gonna really deepen up the inner and outer corners. It's perfect. This is a perfect product, perfect. I'm literally obsessed, oh my God. You don't even need to, wait till the end. But you don't even need to know my review on this, because this is fucking amazing. Man, it feels good to be excited about a product. I feel like I'm so jaded. This is stunning. What? And I'm gonna use it's one shimmer in the palette, which is what I've been asking Melt to do forever. Not that they did this because of me, but I've been wanting them to do that forever, because a lot of times their palettes, like I said, can be just majority shimmer. And for me, I struggle a little bit to create a look when there's like 7 green shimmers and like one, you know, like matte brown. And I'm sure the theory behind that is like everyone has these shades, but I like to not have to dip into 5 different palettes. You know, I wanna be able to just do it all with one. And to me, that's it. This is it. This is it. I'm literally so impressed. I'm sure you're irritated. You're like, yeah, we get it, bitch. And I'm like, I don't care. Okay, so here is the shimmer shade that's in there. Literally perfect. I could not have thought of a better shade to put in there. Okay, I might say that this might be one of my favorite products I've ever seen. Ever. Like in the history of ever. I'm literally in love. Look at this. It might seem so basic to some people because it's like, wow, brown eyeshadow. But it's like, it is so genius. Oh my God, I'm done talking about it, but I'll never be done. Damn it. Beautiful. I love the undertones of these two because they're cooler tone. They're not super mustardy, which we know I love, but they're not super warm either where they're like orangey. They're just the literal perfect neutral undertone. I'm shutting up. Okay, I just tossed a quick brown liner on. Nothing new, but I'm gonna toss on some lashes and some mascara, and that's the eyes done. I did have this lash product I want to try it out today, and they're not rolled-in free. Guess not. Okay, eyes are done, and I could not love them more. I don't even know what these lashes are. I just found them in an obscure, unmarked case, so sorry. I just realized as I'm digging through everything that I have to go through today. So I have a blush, I have a lip treatment oil. I feel like I only have LYS. Well, I had HUDA. Because the eyelashes I couldn't use, I don't have a ton of new brands. So that's okay, it doesn't really matter. This is my video and I can do whatever. So LYS Beauty also has these cream blushes, and I wanted to try these out today. It's not a full face, but like, come on, it doesn't really need to be. Yours are gonna be like, yes. And I'm gonna be like, okay, well fine, fuck. So these are the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. And I do love a good cream blush, so I wanna give these a go. Oh, this is setting powder. Oh, I should have used that. Fuck. I thought it was a blush this whole time. Oh, matte bronzer. Oh, sweet. Okay, I thought these were all blushes. This is exciting. So I've got 2 cream blushes, and then I have a matte bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer first, and then I'll go in with the blushes because I don't know that this is cream. Might be. This is what the packaging looks like here, and it is also a triangle. Easy to open. Yeah, this is a powder product, but I feel like this color is gonna work really well for me. So let's just give her a go. This is what it looks like here. That is lovely. It's not at all too orangey. I feel like that's a really nice color. I'm really impressed with this brand. These are all first launches, you know? Because that's what happens when you work at a makeup company for a long time. You figure out what the hell you're doing. Oh, I like that very much. This brush is shedding to fuck. It's a Smith 133. I'm gonna switch over to my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe French Boutique Blush Brush. Check the price of this one. Let me go to Sephora. $18. Wow, I feel like these are all very reasonably priced for Sephora especially. And the quality is beautiful. I just feel very like, these are all working great. This comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. The color that I have right now is Light Motivate. So it gets quite a bit deeper than this, which is really nice. I feel like though, the undertone of this is beautiful. I've really overdone it. I feel like I'm just applying way too much, but I'm just sitting at home today, kissing babies. Not babies, but my baby. That made it sound like I just sit around kissing babies all day, and I don't, I promise you that much. Well, my own, I do. Other people, I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna tap over that a little bit with the serum, but you know, I just feel like that's really beautiful. I feel like it looks really, really nice. I'm really impressed with this brand so far. I can tell you what. Okay, so these are the Higher Standard cream blushes, and this is the shade Kindness. So this is the packaging for the bronzer, and then this is the blush. Love it, I really do. Oof, that's pretty. So that's the shade Kindness, and then the other one is Inspire. This is gonna be a lot deeper. I don't know, maybe I'll just try both of them. I typically don't go for blush shades like this, but you know, maybe that's what I need to do. Step out of my comfort zone, bitch. So I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna take a bit of that on my little Lunar Beauty sponge. I knew that was gonna be. This is more suited, I would say, for like medium deep skin tones. Probably not for me. A heavy blush moment can be cute though. I just wanted to try a color I typically don't go with, you know? Even though it's really pigmented, I mean, and I knew it would be. Kind of really pretty. Let me go in with a little bit of that other shade, which is more of like, this is the color I would typically go with. Let's do a little right here. Why not? I'm really impressed with this brand. I gotta say, I am really impressed. This is beautiful. These products are just stunning, and I feel like they are just applying so well. Just really, really nice. I really like that a lot. So this says here, this is a Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. This brand, I feel like, was kind of made for the kind of products that I like. Lip treatment oil is exactly what I love. I love a lip oil. I just find them so comfortable. And I mean, I love a good non-sticky gloss as well. Oh, okay, I see the kind of packaging we got here. It's an actual squeeze tube here, but it's the same. You got that same shape, so it's nice and cohesive throughout. I'm gonna try it before lips. Okay, so it's not as glidey as like a coconut oil type of consistency. It's more of like a thicker oil, but not uncomfortable at all. I'm gonna let this kind of sit on my lips for a minute. So I got this from Melt Cosmetics as well. This is the Warm Nudes lip collection. Oh, and it's the minis. Okay, so it's the same type of set. So it's the Petite collection. Oh, okay, so we got Suntan, Saucy, Undercover, Shameless, and Dilemma. I do not know what these look like, but let's give them a go. Open her up. Or not, because these are real stuck in. Okay, so this is a deeper nude. Let's go to the exact opposite side and see if there's a lighter color. Ooh, yeah. This one is Dilemma. That looks like it would be really nice. I'm just gonna go in with just a few of these. I'm gonna wipe this off, and then I'm gonna apply this over the top of the final product so that it's nice and glossy, because we know I love a good glossy lip. So I'm gonna go in with that shade first. Very light, like very, very light nude. Little concealer lip for me. But you know what? I'm gonna take a darker shade and go on the inner part of my lip, and I think that that will immediately remedy. This is like going in with a Mochalicious situation, except for cruelty-free. So this is the shade Suntan. Ooh. My baby laughs every time I make that noise. He cracks up laughing. Okay, and now I'm just gonna toss a little bit of that lip oil over the top. I will say that there's enough glow on my face that I don't think I actually want to add a highlighter today. I think I want to just keep it at this level right here. And that is all of the products that I wanted to try today. So let's do a quick rundown of everything, and I'll let you know after the full face is on how I feel about everything. So the foundation, the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Let's look up close, shall we? It looks beautiful. It looks like my skin, but perfect. It looks like exactly what I would hope my skin looks like when I wake up in the morning. I do not know how it wears. As of right now, it looks beautiful. It's nice and dewy. It looks like fresh skin. I'll zoom you in up close, lights down, and you guys can see it just looks nice. My nose looks good. My forehead looks really good. It looks plump, juicy. It doesn't look at all like cakey. I'm very impressed with the foundation. I feel like I definitely am gonna keep trying it. The color match was perfect at MN3. I'm really, really, really happy with this. This whole line from LYS, I'm very impressed with, and the price is right, my friends. I'm really, really sorry. This is not sponsored. She has no idea I'm making this video, and I would be brutally honest. If it looked like absolute trash, I would tell you it looked like trash, but it just doesn't. You can see it with your own eyes. It just doesn't look bad. I'm very impressed with this, like very. So this brand overall, I am very, very like she did an incredible job. Tisha, you should be so proud of yourself. It's beautiful. And if you guys haven't tried it or if you haven't heard of this brand, I would give it a go. I would say the price is right too. It's not like $60 for a product, you know? It's still a higher, I wouldn't even call it a higher end price tag. I would say it's like mid-range, because drugstore is getting this expensive, for crying out loud. Like I've seen some NYX products that are like this price, you know? But beautiful. I love the bronzer so much. I feel like the color of it could not be better suited for my fair skin tone. This is a No Limits Matte Bronzer in Motivate Light, and it's stunning. I feel like it was perfection. They really picked great shades when they went to send these to me. I'm really, really obsessed with it. The blushes went on beautifully. Even that deeper tone blush, I feel like if I went heavier handed with it or used more product, it could work for medium to deeper skin tones. But for me and my very fair skin, I feel like it still looks beautiful. It's not overkill. I feel like it looks stunning, and I'm very, very, very impressed with it. Same with the lip oil. I mean, a lip oil is a lip oil, but it's comfortable and I really like it. Now, the brow product, I like as well, but do you need it? Every bit of makeup is subjective to each person. I really like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I like the CoverGirl Brow Pencil. I like the Hourglass Brow Pencil. I like the Anastasia Brow Pencil. But do I like this HUDA one? Yeah, it works great. I feel like it's very fine. It's even finer than all of those. So if you're looking for something that's like pencil tip fine, very, very fine. I really like it. I'll definitely use it again. I feel like the color is very suited for me and it just worked well. It's not too pigmented that I have Sharpie brows, but it's not pigmented enough to not do anything. So I like it. I feel like it's a good product. I feel like overall today was just a win, but I have to take my hats off to this. This is just, I gotta say that in my years of doing makeup, this is probably my favorite product I've ever used. That sounds crazy after first impression, but just I would feel comfortable being like, yeah, if you're looking for like the perfect teeny tiny awesome eyeshadow stack, like this is it. Not even just stack wise. If you're looking for a good get this, neutral eyeshadows, because it's so small. Look at that. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's got one amazing shimmer in there. As you can see, it's like this gorgeous taupey, beautiful shimmer. And then from super light all the way to super deep in an awesome neutral eyeshadow stack. It could not be better. I can't think of anything that I would prefer more. So I'm really, really impressed with that. Overall, I just feel like I love this face of makeup. I feel super stunning, and it just ended up being a win. You have some days where everything looks like absolute shit, and then you have some days where things are a win, and this was a win. Oh, the one product I don't like is the Butter London powder. To me, I don't get those shimmery powders. I don't know, Laura Mercier came out with one, not cruelty-free, so I can't use them. I know that Lancome, not cruelty-free, so I can't use them, but they have those Lab Salut powders as well. I don't get it. It's a luminous finish, but for me, when is that going to not look like you just did the full face highlighter challenge? You know what I'm saying? So to me, I don't really understand those products. So of everything I used today, that one, I'm just gonna say I don't like it, but maybe I'm using it wrong. So you guys can tell me if I'm just using it wrong, but I feel like I'd look a little Tin Man-ish if I did the whole thing, so. Other than that, LYS, very impressed. Melt, very impressed. I like the lip products a lot too. It's all based on your color preference, but they did this Petite collection. You know what? I will say that I used to be a hater on shit like this. I'd be like, who wants a lipstick that size? Like who literally is going to be like, let me grab my lipstick. But to me now, I'm like, when have I ever finished a lipstick? Never, just hardly ever. Mochalicious is the only ones I've actually finished. And I don't even, can't even really use those anymore because Wet n Wild. I'm gonna say, I don't hate a Petite. I don't hate a Petite. And I'm petite, as you saw in the clothing try-on. What Petite makeup might just be my new shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just, these warm nudes are beautiful. Dude, Melt. Have they ever done anything not good? And that's that on that. And that is the full face of first impressions. I'm just impressed. I am impressed, mostly. Butter London. What do you guys think? Have you guys tried any of these products? Is there anything from any of these brands that I haven't tried that I need to? I would love to. I feel stunning and I feel like this is lovely. Slow clap. The slowest of claps. I don't know why slow is a better clap, but it's slow and it's clap. All right, well, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you guys are interested in checking out ThredUp, I'm gonna have all the details in the description of this video, but you guys can use code Kristi at checkout and get an additional 30% off of your first order. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I thank you so much for just being the most amazing community. It's been so great to come back and just have you guys be here and to be trying out makeup products again and just get back in the groove of things. It feels really, really good. And I'm really happy to be doing it. And I thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you at my next video. Bye! I need a new chair up here, okay? This squeaking has gotta go. So luminous, nope. I use the Tatcha. Ashwagandha is a powerful oil. Ashwagandha is a powerful, I can't, I don't know. I like it upon first impression. It's meant to my, huh? Dang, Marie. Maybe on, oh shit, I forgot to turn my camera up. Whoops. So this is called the Melt Cosmetics. Oh God, that was so loud. I've dropped this phone so many times. Okay, you just sit right there. Sorry. Open them all at the same time or same team. They'll release something amazing. And that is all of the